All right, we're here today with Dan and Veronica Gabbard.
Good.
Yes! I only tried that like 1,000 times in my head before I said it.
Okay.
They are our December monthly profile, our last monthly profile for 2012. We are doing them as a couple because they each bring equal enthusiasm each and every day. Although if Dan could move in here and Veronica would let him, I think he might. So we're going to talk to them a little bit about their experiences with CrossFit. And let's start with how you guys found CrossFit. Did you guys find it together and kind of your first couple months with us? How did that start? Go ahead, Dan.
I first was introduced to CrossFit back in like 2008. A friend of the Marines showed it to me. Really liked the workout, and I asked him, where'd you get that? He said CrossFit.com. And so I really liked it. Did a couple workouts on my own here and there for about 2 years. It's kind of hard because snatching is an odd movement to try and do, especially in a Globo gym where you have to like lightly touch the weights. It's really annoying. And then back in 2010, I think I started looking for an affiliate, and I eventually came across NapTown back in 2011. And I said, I told Veronica, I'm like, if this is a great affiliate, these are great coaches, then I'm on board. I'm going to be here every day. So.
But when you first joined, didn't you only come a couple times and then disappear for a while?
I did. I did a couple drop-ins, and unfortunately, I only came once or twice a week because that's all I could commit to, and I was working a lot. So.
And we were members at another gym.
And we were members there. Not that I wanted to be after I found NapTown. It's just I didn't like that I could only commit to once or twice a week. I wasn't going to learn enough. I wasn't going to get the best results. So I just kind of bided my time until about February, and that's when we were able to finally join. So.
Now, Veronica, were you ready to join right away, or did he have to do some convincing, and have your thoughts changed since before you ever joined here?
He had to do some convincing. I mean, I would just go to the gym, get on the treadmill, put my time in, and I was done. And then he was really into it. I would see him doing it sometimes at the gym by himself at Carnival Fitness in there, and then he would tell me what to do, and I would try to do some of it. But
it's like the blind leading the blind. It's not fun teaching someone else.
And Dan can't coach me because I have a temper.
I think we both have tempers towards each other.
So then he worked on me, and I got interested.
So when you first came here, did you feel welcome? Were you nervous, or were you ready just to give it everything you had at that time?
It was welcoming, nervous for sure. Everyone's so strong, and just little me who's run on the treadmill and didn't know how to lift weights. It was very intimidating.
Yeah, she's probably more of a runner than a lifter before. I think for her it was the community. I thought in my head, if the community, that's really going to set it apart from any other gym. So that really.
So you were nervous at first. Do you still get nervous every day when you come in here, or do you feel more confident now that you at least know all the movements and you're stronger than you were almost 10 months ago now? So do you come in with more confidence, or you still have those nerves when you come in?
More confidence. Still nerves because they're never easy.
Yeah.
But more confident for sure.
Yeah, definitely more confident, and especially when you're working around with people that are friends and you hang out with. It's really encouraging. But when dumbbell Fran or something shows up, I just get really nervous. But I'm glad I did it afterwards.
Are there any movements that either of you guys look at and then you find every excuse not to try to come that day, or do you kind of not look at the website? What are your thoughts before you come in each day?
I don't look at the website because I don't have time. I usually ask him.
Yeah.
What are we doing today? If it's wall balls, I usually find some excuses not to come.
So you would say wall balls are your least favorite movement?
Oh, yeah.
For both of you, huh?
Well, for her, she got really mad one day. I said, maybe we won't be doing wall balls today. I really didn't think we were. And even the warm-up was with wall balls. She was so mad at me that day. Yeah, for me, it's, I always check the WOD. I work at night, so at 12:01, if I'm near a computer, I go and check it really quick so I can strategize throughout the day.
So do you guys take CrossFit? Is it something that you guys look forward to doing together whenever you have time, or do you guys come in separate, or is there kind of a preference there, or is it just kind of every day is a little bit different?
We usually come in about the same time. He works nights, I work days, so we don't get to see each other a lot. So doing CrossFit together is kind of our time to hang out in the evening.
Yeah, it's kind of nice since it's our thing to do together. Because I had a friend that was doing CrossFit. She had to dial back because her husband was doing something else, so she wasn't able to spend time with her husband. So I think this is pretty good since this is where we spend most of our time.
You have talked about the community a couple times. Tell us just some of the things that have really excited you about the community. Have you done some of the community events? Have you guys attended any of the cookouts yet? And what are kind of your thoughts in going into 2013? What would you like to see more of?
I think the community definitely sets it apart. I think it's a lot of fun. Otherwise, it's just a gym where you go lift weights. Whereas afterwards, after we go lift our weights, we go hang out together. So I don't know what I'd like to see.
We usually attend the social events when we can. And when we talk about CrossFit, sometimes we talk about what we did. Oh, we're going to the gym to do this. And people are like, you're going to the gym and you're going to...
You played flippy cup at your gym? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's fun, yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun to tell people that.
So looking back in the past, when you guys first joined, I would say you guys both came in as moving really well. You were definitely in shape and definitely excited, but what are some of your biggest gains that you've seen, and what are some of your goals as a CrossFitter moving into 2013?
Biggest gain so far? I think confidence. Eventually, like when I first started coming here, I knew at some point, once I was going to learn the movements, I was going to have to increase the weight, but I didn't know when. And now it's like I try to get as close as I can to RXing the weight. So the confidence is a big thing about that. Goals. I always like to. I think one of my goals is to always do a really cool pose for a picture. Like when I first started looking at CrossFit a few years ago, they always had those really cool poses of someone doing like a one-handed handstand on the beach or something like that. And then besides that, competing at some point.
Veronica, what are some of the things that you feel like you have a lot more confidence in now? What are some of your goals? Is it getting your first movement of certain type, or where are we standing right now?
When I first started CrossFit, I wasn't strong. I ran, that's all I did. And I never aspired to be able to do pull-ups or push-ups or anything like that. And I can do some pull-ups now, and it's fun. So I guess the next thing is, what can I do next?
Just test your limits, kind of see what you can do. Get that 14-pound wall ball over the 10-foot line every time type of deal.
Yeah, that one.
So you guys came in as a couple, and you guys obviously love the community, and you guys have been tremendous assets around the gym. What's some advice you would have for people who are still on the fence, not sure if they want to try CrossFit? What's some advice, words of wisdom that you would give them to kind of nudge them over the edge?
I would say we've encouraged some friends to join CrossFit, and some of the things they first start saying is, well, everyone's already so strong that they're not going to be able to keep up. I'd say you're not competing against them, you're competing against yourself.
I definitely agree with that. One of the big things we always see is people feel like they need to be in shape to come get in shape. But I think you can attest greatly to everything is scalable, right? And I think for most part, you guys support each other. I always see you guys encouraging each other after workouts, and it's never a rush to put on heavy weight, and it's something that we've seen out of both of you, and you kind of just talked about that, Dan. So what's some advice you'd give to people that are a little bit on the fence and looking to make that next step?
I was talking with a friend about a month ago or something. She said, I could never do that. I'd probably die. I think people are just intimidated by it. Like she said, everything is scalable, and you don't have to be in amazing shape when you get here. Everyone starts somewhere, so I think that's the cool thing about CrossFit, whether you're an elite athlete on ESPN2 in the games or you're just starting your goals in fitness. I mean, that's pretty cool for your journey anyways.
Are there any other quotes or thoughts or things that you guys can think of that you kind of want to end on, or anything that excites you, or anything you're looking forward to, or you guys just looking to take on the next WOD and get ready for today?
No, I think I'm just thinking about today's WOD in about an hour. So.
Well, thank you guys very much. Again, this is Dan and Veronica, our 2012 December monthly member profile, and we will see them around the gym, and I think they'll be at the holiday party. Why not? Oh, I thought I saw
I
their
gotta work
name.
that night, unfortunately.
Oh, busy people, busy people. Well, you'll see them around the gym as much as you can. They're always around, mostly in the evening classes, but Dan tends to show up from time to time in every class. So, thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.